Hello, Mataji, and watching Northeast Express on HornbillTV. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma attended a meeting with Team Europe, the high-level European Union EU delegation, including EU Ambassador to India, Herb Delphin. The institutional engagement in the state capital follows the arrival of the diplomatic mission on June 8 for a two-day visit. The outreach is specifically aimed at advancing trade cooperation, exploring mutual investment frameworks, and expanding strategic commercial linkages between European markets and Northeast India. The visiting delegation includes ambassadors and top diplomats from various EU member countries, anchored by Herb Delphin, ambassador of the European Union to India and Bhutan. The group also features prominent corporate leaders and representatives from major European trade organizations. This momentum comes as New Delhi and Brussels look to intensify bilateral relations under the framework of the India-EU Comprehensive Strategic Agenda established earlier this year. As part of their comprehensive itinerary, the delegates are slated to tour the country's maiden semiconductor facility, which is currently being constructed at Jagi Road in Assam's Morigao district. Tribal activist Litsong Rongpar addressed reporters in Guwahati on Tuesday over the recent Assamese Bihari tensions in Guwahati, alleging that indigenous communities in Assam are increasingly facing marginalization and that public discourse has shifted attention away from their concerns. Speaking on slogans reportedly raised during the recent developments in Guwahati's Arya Nagar, Rongpar claimed that a political narrative around religious identity has overshadowed issues affecting indigenous and tribal communities in the state. He argued that communities identified as indigenous or Bhumiputra of Assam, including Ahom, Moran, Motok, Karbi, Boro and Dimasa groups, are facing challenges related to rights, identity, representation and social standing. Rongpar questioned narratives focusing on Hindu Khatme and alleged that such political messaging has diverted attention from concerns raised by indigenous communities. He urged people across Assam to recognize what he described as the growing anxieties among indigenous groups and to engage with their concerns.
Actually, Assamia Go Back or Akhomia Go Back, this slogan has been started when in Karbi Anglong, there has been a slogan that we heard that Karbi Chini Go Back. Since then it started like Akhomia Go Back. So in that sense, we just want to say that there has been a small political narrative that why we have been puzzled and why we have been confused about that who are in danger in Assam. Now, actually, there has been small political narrative that Hindu Khatre mein, Hindu Khatre mein, but actually, in the state of Assam, Hindus are not Khatre. Who are in danger, who are in Khatre mein in Assam is the indigenous, the origin, the Bhumiputras of Assam, like Ahom, Moran, Motok, Karbi, Boro, Dimasa. They are all in Khatre mein. They are losing their credibility. They are losing their rights. They are losing their respects and all. So, what we have been confused in terms of that Khatre mein is like for that only why we have since we have been emphasizing regarding the Hindu Khatre mein and the political narrative and the political slogan that Hindu Khatre mein, for that only now we needed to face, we come to this extent that we needed to face kind of the suppression, the disrespect of the Assamese community or Assamese society or the state of Assam, all the Khilanjas or Assamese. For that only we heard it So in that sense, we just want to say that to all indigenous community and the people of Assam to understand that actually then Hindus are not Khatre mein hai, the indigenous, the origin, the root of the people of Assam like Moran, Motok, the Assamese community, the Karbis, all are in Khatre mein. And regarding this, we should be very much aware about that this political narrative should be understood, and then we have to stand and we have to voice regarding the political narrative that is made by the BJPs. Yes. And then the DCP said that no one and they haven't got any proof of saying that Assam is Akhomia Go Back. But actually there are people who visit there and there are a media person who heard that Assam is Go Back. and there are a few people who heard Assamio Gobek. And it's very common that it's very common in the state of Assam that someone saying Assamio Gobek. Since we have heard that in the district of Karbi that Karbi change Gobek. It's very common in that now because of that political narrative that Hindu Khatre may have for that only like from the other parts of the Assam, from the other states of Assam, so like who came to came and established their businesses in the state of Assam, like they are in the name of the Hindu, like it's a very what to say that small thing that they used to take and like suppress the Assamese community. So for that only like what the DCP of Assam or the police force that they haven't been recognized the culprit or who said a kind of statement is like it's a failure of the police force, and at the same time the government the government and the current government, they are responsible and they are not emphasizing the issues and the statement made by the that so-called culprits. For that only like the police force are not recognizing, they are not emphasizing on the issues. Yes, yeah, it's totally a political narrative, and the main thing is that they don't want to emphasize, they don't want to understand the sentiment of the Assamese people. The current government, they only know the Hinduism, they only know the Hindutva, they only know the Sanatan. That's it only. For that only, no matter what happened in the state of Assam, they will only emphasize on the Hindu Khatre Mehe and the Hindutva. Other than that, they are not concerned about what Assamese people is facing, what their what their sentiment, what the tribal communities, what the indigenous, what the origin, their sentiment. Then they are not trying to understand, and they won't emphasize, and they haven't been emphasized about that. That's it. Yeah, what till today, what we have seen is that obviously, like the MLAs, the local MLAs, they are just trying to cover up the the slogan made by that party. So obviously, like there's MLAs just trying to cover up, and he just want to keep him safe side. Yeah, that's it. As we have been contacting several organizations and a group of the indigenous community, so we are planning that if the law and order or police force, they are not taking any action regarding this Akhomia Gobek slogan and all this and to the culprits, then definitely, and at the same time, if in such situation, if any slogan that we could heard again, then definitely that time will be not only Karbi community but the entire the indigenous community will be stand up and then voice against the this culprit and this system and this voice that has been heard by the indigenous community of Assam.
In a fresh development, Siddharth Sharma has once again approached Guwahati High Court seeking bail in the case against him. Legal sources said the new bail application was filed on June 9 after his earlier request for relief were rejected. The matter has been listed for hearing on June 19 when the High Court will consider the plea. Sharma remains in custody as judicial proceedings continue, and the court's decision on the latest application is expected to be crucial in determining his interim status during the trial. Further details of the petition are likely to emerge during the upcoming hearing.
The Honorable Court of Justice S. Bhuya was pleased to reject the bail petition of the 4 accused persons, and today we examined 4 witnesses of the case because today the trial commenced, and accordingly here we have started examining the witnesses, and today we have examined 4 witnesses. The informant of the case, that is Ratul Bora, then Hemanto Kumar Das D, then SSP, then SI Pranab Soikia, who recorded the statement of the informant Ratul, and the other one is one Inspector Bhaskar Borman, who made the recorded the FIR in the Thana. This much. And tomorrow we have called 5 witnesses, that is Biswajit Das, Maheshwari Haloi, Polobita Borkotokoti, Baby Bora, Shahid Shan Haq.
Chief Minister Y. Kemchan Singh has congratulated 3 brave sons of Manipur who were honored with prestigious Gallantry awards for their exceptional courage, valor and distinguished service to the nation. Describing the occasion as a proud moment for the state, the Chief Minister noted that Sub-Inspector CD/GD Deepak Chingakam of Yaripok Yampem, Imphal East was posthumously awarded the Veer Chakra at the Defence Investiture Ceremony 2026 Phase 1 held at New Delhi. The award was conferred by President Draupadi Murmu and received on his behalf by his parents, Chingapam Ipam Hal Devi and Chingapam Bon Bihari Singh. The President also presented the Veer Chakra to squadron leader Rizwan Malik of Kaiku, Imphal East, in recognition of his exceptional bravery and distinguished service during Operation Sindoor. The Chief Minister stated that while Sub-Inspector Deepak Chikampa made the supreme sacrifice in service of the nation, squadron leader Rizwan Malik displayed exemplary courage and unwavering commitment to the duty. Their heroism and dedication in safeguarding the sovereignty and integrity of India, he said, are a source of immense pride and inspiration for both Manipur and the nation. In a separate message, Y.K.M. Chansing also congratulated Major Lishangtem Deepak Singh of 11 Para Special Forces on being awarded the Shaurya Chakra 2026 for his exceptional bravery and distinguished service. The Thankul Naga Long TNL has announced a 24-hour total shutdown across its jurisdiction beginning from 7 p.m. on June 8, demanding the removal of the Assam Rifle outpost at New Haven along National Highway 202 and action against security personnel over the alleged assault on women protesters. The shutdown was announced following a joint coordination meeting held on Monday according to a notification issued by the organization from its headquarters in Ukhrul. In the statement, TNL said the shutdown has been called to press for the immediate removal of what it described as an illegal Assam Rifle outpost established at New Haven along NH 202. The organization also demanded criminal action against army personnel over allegations of excessive use of force and assault on women protesters during recent confrontations at New Haven, Shokwao and Finch Corner. The shutdown will remain in force for 24 hours from 7 p.m. on June 8 within areas under the jurisdiction of the Thankul Naga Long. However, medical services, water supply, electricity and media operations have been exempted from the purview of the shutdown. Meanwhile, a representative of the Women's Coordination Committee strongly condemned the alleged use of force by Assam Rifles personnel against women protesters and expressed solidarity with those injured during the confrontation who are currently receiving treatment at the Ukhrul Christian Hospital. Addressing a gathering at the protest site, the representative alleged that personnel of 48 Assam Rifles led by Commanding Officer Colonel Sunil Lungi used force against women who were peacefully protesting against the establishment of the outpost at New Haven. According to the committee, the protesters had assembled to oppose what they described as the encroachment of village land. The representative alleged that security personnel used tear gas, water cannons and physical force against the demonstrators, resulting in injuries to several women. Describing the incident as an unprovoked attack, the committee strongly condemned the alleged actions and claimed that the use of force against women protesters violated their rights. The Women's Coordination Committee demanded the suspension of the commanding officer concerned and sought action against security personnel allegedly involved in the incident. The committee also reiterated its demand for the withdrawal of the Assam Rifle outpost from New Haven. The developments come amid escalating tensions over the establishment of the outpost, with local organizations, women's groups and residents continuing to oppose its presence in the area. As of the filing of this report, there was no official response from the Assam Rifles regarding the allegations leveled by the protesting groups.
We condemn. Respect our rights.
Coordination Committee in solidarity with the women who were injured yesterday and presently receiving treatment at Ukhrul District Hospital. Yesterday at this very place, the Assam Rifle led by Commanding Officer Colonel Sunil Lungi Singh of 48th Assam Rifle Battalion based in Changsha came here along with his convoy and uses force against the women who were peacefully protesting against the illegal encroachment of our village at New Haven. We were protesting in a very peaceful manner according to our own rights and according to the law of our land. While we were peacefully protesting here, he came along with his force, along with his army and uses force against us using tear gas, the lathi charges, and also physically attacking the women who were powerless. It was an unprovoked attack, and it was against the rights of every woman of the nation. Such kind of inhuman act against our women, we strongly condemn at the highest level. We strongly condemn, and we demand that the commanding officer, Colonel Sunil Lundi, be suspended from his. We demand that Colonel Sunil Lundi be suspended from his service, and we also demand the action against the security forces who are using forces against the women, towards our women. We also demand the withdrawal of Assam Metro, who are illegally encroaching over there. Illegally.
A 57-year-old village guard who had gone missing during a recent attack and firing incident allegedly carried out by armed Kuki miscreants at Pongrilong village in Kangkokpi district of Manipur has been found dead with apparent bullet wounds, according to a statement issued by the Pongrilong Youth Club PYC on Monday. The deceased has been identified as Chungjanglong Pame, a village guard of Pongrilong Part 1, a Rongme Naga village in Kangkokpi district. Expressing deep concern over the incident in a press release, the Pongrilong Youth Club called for a thorough, impartial and transparent investigation by the competent authorities to ascertain the circumstances surrounding his death and bring those responsible to justice. Meanwhile, the organization appealed to the public to refrain from circulating unverified information regarding the incident and urged people to rely only on official updates. The incident has added to tensions in the area, with local residents seeking accountability and a comprehensive investigation into the killing. In a subsequent incident report and tribute released on the same day, the organization said Pame had left his home on the morning of June 8 to inspect the village water source and pipeline as the village was facing water scarcity. The club stated that he had undertaken the task out of concern for the welfare of the villagers and to ensure continued access to water. The organization said Pame never returned home and was later found dead. It described his death as a profound loss not only for his family but also for the entire village and the wider Naga community. Security forces arrested 3 persons and seized suspected brown sugar and heroin in 2 separate anti-drug operations conducted in Senapati and Imphal West districts of Manipur on June 8. In the fire operation, security forces arrested 2 residents of Assam identified as Nashimuddin, 38, of Uriamkat, Devipur, and Monji, 25, of Kumariguri from T. Khulen Naka post and the Senapati police station in Senapati district. During the operation, security personnel recovered 12 soap cases containing suspected brown sugar, a Grand I-10 vehicle from which the contraband was recovered, and cash amounting to Rs 4,000. In another operation carried out in the Ketem Lampi area under New Ketal Manpi police station, the Imphal West district security forces arrested Nongmaitam Rupu Singh, 38, of Sapa Mamang Lekai, Thobal district. From his possession, security forces seized 5 soap cases containing suspected heroin powder weighing about 58 grams. A Tata tanker bullet motorcycle was also recovered during the operation. The arrested individuals along with the seized contraband items and vehicles have been handed over to the respective police stations for further investigation and legal action. Chief Minister Y. Khemchand Singh on Monday flagged off 13 mobile medical units for the hill districts under the Pradhan Mantri Janjati Adivasi Nyaya Maha Abhiyan PM Janman and Dharti Aba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan DAJGUA at the Directorate of Health Services, Lampet. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister said that the deployment of the mobile medical units would significantly strengthen healthcare delivery in remote and underserved areas of the state by bringing essential medical services closer to the people. He stated that the initiative is aimed at improving access to healthcare facilities in far-flung hill districts, particularly for tribal and vulnerable communities, ensuring that quality healthcare reaches those living in difficult terrains. The Chief Minister reiterated the government of Manipur Manipur's commitment to strengthening the healthcare sector and enhancing medical infrastructure across the state. He expressed confidence that the mobile medical units would play a crucial role in addressing healthcare gaps and improving health outcomes in remote regions. Khemchand Singh further emphasized that the government remains dedicated to building a healthier society by ensuring equitable access to medical services for all sections of the population. The 13 mobile medical units were flagged off from the Directorate of Health Services, Lampil, as part of ongoing efforts to expand healthcare coverage and outreach under the PM Jan Man and DAGUA programs. Tripura police have arrested 3 Bangladeshi nationals and 1 India auto rickshaw driver in Kadamtala border area of North Tripura on charges of illegal infiltration and attempting to return to Bangladesh. A case has been registered at Kadamtala police station on the night of June 7. The Border Security Force BSF detained 3 suspected Bangladeshi nationals and the driver of an auto e-rickshaw near the Ranibari BSF BOP border area. During questioning, the 3 admitted that they were Bangladeshi citizens and stated that after entering India without valid documents, they were attempting to return illegally to Bangladesh. During the investigation, one of the arrested individuals, Sohail Mia, stated that about 3 months ago, he had entered India illegally with the help of some local people and had been living in the Shantipur area under Pichartal police station. Later, they were trying to return to Bangladesh with the assistance of auto driver Manik Roy. Police have recorded statements from various witnesses as part of the investigation and have seized several items, including 2 mobile phones from the accused. In the interest of the investigation, police have requested the court to add Section 249 of the BNS 2023 and have sought 3 days of police remand for the accused. That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.